I pay taxes every paycheck. This is my home. Let me be clear. Come here legally, not illegally. Do it the right way. Have you ever tried to do it the right way? Because I have. And this is one of the most irritating things about Trump supporters because they are just so proud in their ignorance. It's like saying, there's an asteroid coming towards the Earth? Just build a rocket and take care of it. Sounds super easy when you put it like that, but when you actually have to do the things, it's actually a lot harder as it turns out. To come here the right way costs a lot of money, and it is a lot of paperwork, and there are a lot of obstacles along the way. It can cost thousands of dollars, it's a shit ton of paperwork, sometimes in a language that they don't fully understand, and a lot of those forms are written in legalese, which is difficult to understand even if you are from here. And this is all for people who have the option of trying to do it the right way. How are you going to do that if you are fleeing your home? It's kind of like your house is on fire, but you're not allowed to go out the front door unless the fire marshal himself shows up and opens the door for you. Now there's an open window right next to the door, but if you go out that, then the firemen are just going to catch you and throw you back into the burning house. Unless you have a job sponsor or a family member, or you just happen to win the green card lottery, you're kind of stuck. And that is because our immigration system is broken. And I know you guys are always fond of saying, well, if you go into any other country and you try and stay there, they're going to kick you out. Why do they get to stay in our country? That's absolutely not true in a lot of places. There are countries that you can show up at and get a job and use that job as your reason to be able to stay in the country. And if the country thinks that that's okay, they'll say, okay, well, here's a temporary citizenship. And there were a lot of people that were here in the country who were doing it the right way, but under Trump and Stephen Miller, they eliminated those pathways for them. These were people who were in the country legally, doing things the way they were supposed to be doing them, and then they showed up to an immigration appointment and they got deported from that appointment. Imagine you had a speeding ticket and you went into the police station to pay off that speeding ticket, and they just decided to arrest you on the spot. That's how it was for these people. They had their legal protections stripped away from them. They followed the rules, and the rules betrayed them. And then you say shit like, this is my home, I pay taxes here. Guess what? So do they. They pay sales tax, property tax, payroll tax. They even pay into Social Security and Medicaid, even though they're not going to get any benefits from that. They are contributing without the rights, the security, the privilege. You didn't earn this country by paying taxes to it. You were just lucky enough to be born here. You didn't have to climb the ladder, you were born at the top of it and you're trying to kick it over. And you want them to do it legally, but then you vote for people who try to make it impossible for them to come here legally.